what's up, North County? Hey, welcome to the Morning Brew, and we are Wednesday morning. It's a cold morning, and we have a special guest today. We have Terry Banish with the City of Atascadero filling in here.
Yep, I am.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, always. There's all kinds of cool stuff happening in Atascadero, and we got to figure out. You're the leaky faucet, right?
I don't know if I'm leaky, but I'm the one to promote, right?
We try to keep
promoting
turning.
Our city.
Try to keep turning. How about that lightning and thunderstorm last night?
Yeah, that was crazy because I thought it was an earthquake. So it woke me up like the rumble, just the rolling sound.
It just kind of come out of the blue.
Yeah, it did.
It was just all of a sudden, you kind of saw the skies kind of turn gray yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of started getting that weird, cold feeling.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden,
it just was, but there was no rain in the forecast. Like I didn't see any. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't either, but like I said, I mean, you never know nowadays.
Yeah,
especially this time, like we were talking about the expo.
Yeah.
It's like it's a crapshoot. It's like it could rain, it could be super hot, it could be, you never know.
You never know.
This time of year.
Yep. And I remember last year, Colony Days was hot. It was so hot. It was like, brutal. So
Pioneer Day, Paso just had Pioneer Day a couple weeks ago, and it started off like it is this morning, like really muggy, cold, windy.
Yeah.
And it felt like it was going to just start raining.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden around 11 o'clock, everything kind of left, and there was nice.
It is. It's different. October is such a different time, but I'm excited for this weekend because it will be nice. And we have three events. So, yeah.
So, Terry, before we get into all the stuff that you guys got going on there in Atascadero, tell me exactly what you do for Atascadero, because you wear multiple hats.
I wear multiple hats. They're all right up my alley, too. So I'm Director of Community Services and Promotions, and what that means is I am there to promote the city, keep Atascadero on the map, and we do that through all of our events and tourism and all of the different things we have. So I'm in charge of the marketing efforts for that. Recreation is also under my belt, Pavilion on the Lake, the Central Coast Zoo, and then I'm the public information officer for the city, so the media all come to me when there's stories like Chick-fil-A, things like that.
Like Chick-fil-A. Wait,
like Chick-fil-A.
You gave too much information.
I know, right?
Whoa! Let's back up, reel her back in.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all of those things. So it's definitely a very busy position, and everything from Tamale Festival to the tourism board to worrying about our hoteliers and our lodging owners and that kind of thing. Getting the word out communication-wise, keeping everything, social media, all of those pieces fall under my belt. And then so anything like also public-facing or revenue-producing would be under my belt, pretty much.
How much
in that world?
How much has Atascadero changed? Because you've been with the city of Atascadero. I mean, you've been in this area for forever.
27 years, and I've been with the city for 10.
Okay, so you were at the Tribune and all that stuff
15,
beforehand. So you all over the county. How much has Atascadero changed in the last 20 years?
Oh, quite a bit. Yeah, I remember working for the Tribune, and I had two sales reps, one for Paso, one for Atascadero, and the one Paso always blew away the one for Atascadero, and a lot of it was there just wasn't a lot of businesses there to really kind of keep things going. Like their sales numbers were completely night and day. And then through the years, I mean, Atascadero has had a lot of good people behind the scenes working hard and really kind of brought it to where it is today, not only with economic development, but all of the events and things that we've been doing over the past 10 years to really put Atascadero on the map. It's changed just in the 10 years that we've worked hard with that. I remember having Tamale Festival one of the years in its infancy, probably around its third year. And Mike Zappas was looking at La Plaza and building La Plaza across the street. And he said, when I saw Tamale Festival and I saw how many people were here, I signed my paperwork that day. And it's so that kind of momentum hasn't stopped. And so it's exciting to be a part of it. The downtown's beautiful. I mean, if you could call roads being, kind of reworked in the downtown, it's just really created a nice downtown environment, something that council has been working towards for a long time. And it's fun to be a part of this time frame, to see it all come together and to keep going. So Yeah.
Were you guys finally? Have you guys been finally able to shed that unwanted hair from the whole parking?
Yeah. I mean, parking. I mean, that construction kind of didn't help with parking and stuff, but we aren't, doing the paid parking thing at all. I mean, I know Paso's had a challenge with all of that. We have not. We haven't done anything with parking except for add parking spots. We also are becoming more diligent with our events where we don't shut down roads either because we don't need to. We have, the roads around Sunken Gardens and we can work an event through that area. But the growing pains for sure, as you grow, you have to be really, careful about different things. And we've come a long way as far as our events and being on the map and all of that. So, yeah.
Well, I've heard quite a few times in the last, few months that people because we live in Templeton here, right in the middle. So you have Paso, you have Atascadero to go to. Which one do you want to go to? And people that I know say they go to Atascadero more often than Paso.
Yeah.
Just because there's more, it seems like Atascadero has more events, like more like friendly, like family friendly events.
Yep, absolutely.
And just the amount of, I don't want to say tourism, but not tourism. You know what I'm saying? It's like Atascadero, it's like, seems like it's more like kind of geared towards like locals.
Yeah. Yeah, more of a local vibe.
I mean, obviously you want, tourism to come in, businesses do too, but it's like the flip side, it's like, let's focus on tourism, not local.
Right.
And so
exactly.
I hear that a lot, especially with like what we do. We hear a lot of people talking, this and that and other, and it's like, I get it. It's like for us, we go to Atascadero.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're like spontaneous and you're a local, resident, especially in North County, and you want to go somewhere for dinner and you're like, we haven't made reservations. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you can come into Atascadero. You don't need a reservation. We're getting there though, where you do need reservations. So I don't want to just say that it's, if you're going to Cielo, you're going to need a reservation. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, but it's not like if I'm planning dinner in Paso, I better have a reservation. And even for the rooftop bar at Ava, like I need to have a reservation. So it's kind of just, you do this kind of balancing act on where you want to be and what you want to enjoy. And we offer all of that in North County, which is nice. And your tourism, your folks that travel tourist-wise, they want that local vibe too. They want to know who the locals are. So they love coming to Atascadero. So you do have that balancing act depending on what they're after. If they want to dress up and look, really nice, downtown Paso Robles, it's that kind of thing that I've seen it. So I live here. So
do you in Paso, do you guys somehow coordinate like your guys' events, like when you're scheduling out?
Yeah, we do. I do a lot of coordination. Norma, her calendar, I have her calendar. I make sure I'm not, stepping on that. Travel Paso, same thing. The Paso Robles Wine Country Alliance with Joel, I make sure that we try not to step on things. So if it's Harvest Festival weekend, we try not to schedule something on Harvest Festival weekend. So we're trying to be very careful about that. Even countywide, it's important as far as that goes. And then we'll do events like we were talking earlier, Bovine, the Bovine Classic, where we have an event that is coming up this weekend. It starts Thursday, where we coordinate with Travel Paso, and we want to have that synergy between Paso and Atascadero. But I don't know if we're ready to do that yet. But those type of things are attractive for us as a county. Spartan Race is coming up in November. Same thing, working with our SLOCAL, the county tourism marketing district, on bringing that event here and being a part of that event. That event brings in people to stay in Atascadero, and it's out in Santa Margarita, out at Oyster Ridge, and then, San Luis Obispo and Morro Bay, they're all impacted by, them coming to town. So, yeah, and even Paso Robles. So we do a lot of events that we coordinate everybody for that.
It just seems like it'd be such a difficult time or even trying to coordinate things because there's so many things, so much going on just in the North County. I mean, let alone the whole county.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, that's kind of why we started What's Up North County, is because it's like there's so much stuff going on.
A lot.
And it was like me, born and raised here. It's like, that was last weekend or 2 weeks ago. I would have went, had I known.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's so much stuff that goes on, but you can't literally keep up with it.
Yeah, and you have to pick what you're going to do too. I mean, it keeps us hopping. So, I mean, just in Atascadero, the event schedule coming up is just like, one after the other, and it's not all city run, which is great because, we'll promote, but we're not necessarily having to be down there, not everyone. So, you know what I mean? It's a little different. It kind of gives us the ability to focus on our big events, and then we still have things going on, and that's done intentionally. So that way we're constantly, working with different event promoters like Enfuego events with Andres, and working on different things to kind of keep that momentum going is important. So, yeah.
How's working with Jim Lewis been? He seems like a very energetic.
He's very energetic.
Person.
I love it. Between him and Lorelai, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah.
Right? The two of them together?
Yeah, and me. When I'm on my game, when I'm hyper, because I'm hyper too. But keeping up with them it's been fun because they got a lot of energy. It's been awesome though. I enjoy working with Jim. And what he has brought to the table and all the energy he has, because it keeps you going because you're already on that level of energy. And so having somebody helping kind of like drive that a little bit more is awesome. So he's done a lot of great things. I'm just impressed by the knowledge and the wanting to do more things. So it's exciting. It's an exciting time to be a part of the city.
Well, it certainly does. And it certainly seems like you guys are together, you guys work really well together.
Yeah, definitely.
And you guys are able to really push forward with, ideas and events and, ways to, bring people out of their homes, into,
come enjoy your city.
Gardens.
Yeah. And I'm trying to do a lot of these events that are complimentary and they're free and you don't have to pay to go down there. You can check it out. It's huge. Families need that and they want to create memories and, gives them the opportunity to do that and to enjoy a beautiful downtown that has a lot to offer. So yeah, it's
awesome.
It's a good thing. And, there's a lot of us behind the scenes that are like that too. So hats off to the whole city staff. I mean, they work hard, and city council because they support us so much.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Terry, before we take a break, I want to know what is the one restaurant that used to be here that's no longer here that you miss the most?
Used to be here that's no longer here that we miss the most. I have to think about that.
That's a good one. There's quite a few.
There's quite a few, actually.
I'm going to say AJ Spurs.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you go AJ Spurs.
Yeah, because you could use so Templeton. I always think Templeton being like the step kid.
Yeah.
To Paso and to Atascadero.
Right.
So it's kind of like we'll incorporate that as a part of your map.
Yeah, I remember when Paso had the slogan, we're almost near paradise, or we're closest to paradise, and Templeton said, thank you, because we are paradise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right?
That's something, I forget exactly how that went. I don't know. There's several restaurants I can think of that I miss, but not in Atascadero proper, because Atascadero's only built more and more restaurants. So if we're talking Atascadero, I mean, Kailana I loved, and so, but Kochi is the Kailana. They teamed up together, thankfully, so that was something. But
you like the sushi?
Yeah, I love sushi, and but if I think Paso Robles, I loved Artisan, and Artisan, was kind of like probably the first higher end restaurant that didn't quite make it. And then in San Luis Obispo, I had one and I forgot about which one it was. Oh, Don Pedro's. I used to be on the corner there off Higuera and Monterey and California Avenue or something, right near Splash Cafe. They were fun to go to. But see, I'm covering countywide because my Tribune days were countywide
right?
and advertising.
You went to all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I had all my sales team and stuff on the advertising side. So yeah,
awesome.
We did a lot.
Well,
anyway,
cool. Well, let's take a break and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. We are talking with Terry Banish with the City of Atascadero, and we've got some news of a potential big. We're just talking restaurants.
All right.
Before the break, and we're got potential of a big name brand coming to Atascadero.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that?
Well, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
It's the one. So Chick-fil-A they have filed their conceptual plan with the city. And this has been a long time in the works. And so for us, this has been one of those, there's a lot involved. You have the person who leases the land, and all of those things have to come together. The parking lots are a big deal, like how you route people in and out and on the freeway, off the freeway, like all of the different things that come into play on Chick-fil-A especially is pretty, it's like In-N-Out would be.
Right.
It's the same thing, even more so than a Sonic would be, because Chick-fil-A is probably more in the In-N-Out, ballpark than anything else. But it's taken a lot. I'm talking, it's at least a year or so, or 2 or 3. Like, I feel like we've been talking about this for a very long time.
Right. It's always been a rumored.
It's always been a rumor.
This.
And we've always, we've been working really hard. And that's right up Lorelai's area, really kind of talking to all these different businesses and Jim and council. Like, it involves all of, community planning, development, all those folks. Phil Dunsmore, who spearheads the community development department, like really getting these people, talking to them a lot about different things. So it will be in the Home Depot parking lot area. There's where SpringHill Suites by Marriott is, there's open property right there.
Right next
and
to
then,
it.
Yeah, and then you have Staples and you have Home Depot. And so it's right in that area and quadrant. And so, plans are in the works to make this happen. So, a lot can happen between now and when it comes to fruition, but the fact that they're moving forward is super exciting for everybody in North County. It's super exciting for us in Atascadero, but definitely everybody can benefit. Plus, it's the on and off the freeway. It's where Chick-fil-A wants to be. It's.
So did they search you out for that location, or did? Because I know Lorelai does her reach out stuff.
She does her reach out stuff, and it's that combination of reaching out and having that partnership and really working hard on different scenarios, because there's all kinds of different scenarios in town when you're looking at different locations. Folks
like where they could have been, where they could have went.
Definitely. And what makes more sense and what doesn't make more sense, off Del Rio and all of how you queue people in and off the freeway. And so there's a lot that goes behind the scenes, way out of my wheelhouse as far as that goes. But I love the fact that we can now talk about it and promote it, and really, everyone's like, what else is coming to town? It's that sort of thing. But, it's exciting for us to have this actually come to light and, work on it, move it forward and stuff. Valley Fresh just opened, beautiful grocery store. If you haven't been there, just to go in to grab something for lunch is super easy to do, or even dinner. Their sushi bar, talking sushi, is amazing. They have everything you can imagine. Even like the little egg cake things that you usually get in Hawaii, you can get here. Like, you can go in and they're freshly made.
How come Valley Fresh took so long? Weren't they supposed to open like in June or July?
Honestly, getting employees.
Really?
I believe when they opened or came close to opening, they still needed 50 more employees. And so finding employees, to work, and then you go into affordable housing. Like, all of these things come together in the economic development world, have to be kind of this balance. But a lot of it is that it's more about getting the staffing. And I'm not them, so I'm sure there were other things, but you know what I mean? But what I remember Lorelai talking about is staffing.
That just seems to be the general the norm amongst businesses. You know, that they just can't get people to work.
Yeah, or there's not enough people to, a pool of people to hire, which that's great, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's kind of it's a challenge for sure. It's a challenge with a lot of sectors that we have in our county and our state. So.
Well, Terry, that's exciting about Chick-fil-A. I mean, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan,
Yeah.
but my boys, they drive to Santa Maria all the time.
Oh, totally. My
And
daughter too.
evidently it's the sauce.
Yeah.
The sauce is the stuff.
It is.
You know.
You can buy that sauce.
Well, I know. So the grocery outlet has it there every now and then.
Yeah.
And
Smart
when
vinyl.
when it's there, they pick it all up. So we have a treasure of
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A
sauces.
sauce.
That's good. Right on. I have only one. And even then my daughter's like, wow, Mom, you bought that? I'm all, yeah, because I know you like it. So I know you're going to come home and visit. That keeps you visiting. I'll buy all of them.
So realistically, what are we thinking? A year?
Yeah, I don't know the timeline. It's hard to guess the timeline. Trust me, it'll be sooner than later.
Yeah.
Because once they start and breaking ground and all of that, we're 1,000% supporting them to get this going. So we're going to work, alongside them to get everything up and running. So
Awesome.
I can't guess right now, but I'll get back to you on the answer.
All right.
As
Well,
we get
very
closer.
cool.
Yes.
What else is happening in Atascadero?
Well, we have this weekend, we have Zubu at the Central
exciting.
Coast Zoo. And so it's a fun event for the littles and for all ages. And so if you bring your families out, we have 2 evenings, so it's not so crazy crowded. So we want to make sure everybody enjoys, their time there. So we don't want thousands of people there. We want to make sure that we're balanced. So we are. Friday nights kicks off at 4:30 to 7:30. And we'll have a hay maze. We'll have a little haunted house. We have a lot of activities for the kids. We will have a magician and DJ being Andy Morris.
Awesome.
So Andy will be there, which makes it fun too.
Andy's great with the kids.
He's so good with the kids. We will have a costume contest. So we have a costume contest for the kids, for the children, and then one for the families. So plan to be in costume. Pure Pediatric Dentistry is our sponsor, and they've been a presenting sponsor with us for a long time, and they'll be giving out goodies as you exit the zoo. Make sure you take care of your teeth. But lots of candy that will be going on, and just a great time for everybody. So
Now, I understand that you can't bring animals in to this.
right, unless it's like a service animal, and it has its own restrictions.
Because I'm thinking some of the other stuff that you guys do when you have pet costumes.
Yeah, not this one. Because we have the zoo, and we have all the different animals and things in the zoo that you'll get to check out and enjoy. But yeah, not for this one, but for Halloween, when we get that far in all these events, definitely they have the pet costume contest that they'll still be doing on Halloween on Friday night on the 31st. Yeah. Zubu is $16. If you're not a member, it's $15 if you are a member. And to talk really quickly about membership, if you become a member, you get a lot of discounts and things for other zoos that are in our state, in our area, Santa Barbara, meaning Monterey, all the reciprocal zoos that are mainly AZA accredited zoos, you can get half price. So when you're thinking, the holidays are right around the corner, stocking stuffers, buy your membership and buy it at the Central Coast Zoo, because it is more affordable than if you bought it at the Santa Barbara Zoo.
So at the Central Coast Zoo, I think you can buy a family membership too.
Yeah, you can buy a family
for
membership.
like 120.
Yeah, family. There's a big range. So it starts at 100, goes up to 500, depending on what you're buying. If you're doing a family 4-pack, but what we've done is we've added a lot more layers to those different levels and what the benefits are. And we're going to be doing more of the membership events that are complimentary. We just did one for movie night at the zoo. We had Condor Canyon, which Ventana Wildlife Society are the nonprofit that works with the condors, and Dr. Cynthia, our zoo director, does a lot with condors and has in her past, and bringing them back from extinction, basically. So we did that, and that was complimentary for our members, and it was a great evening. She did a full talk about condors and what that means for wildlife preservation and all of that. And then we did complimentary popcorn, and we had the hickory smoke and barbecue guy there with food that you could buy. But it's just a lot more events and things that we're going to be hosting. So it is, now's the time to kind of be a part of membership.
So you got another hat.
Yeah, that's another hat.
That's another hat, another group of events.
Yeah, sponsorship too. If you're interested in sponsoring anything, let me know, because we have a lot of sponsors as well.
So I also want to state with the Zubu is children 2 and under are free.
Yes, 2 and under are free. It's 2 nights, so if you do Saturday night, same time, 4:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
And that will have Medina Light Show Designs. So Manuel Medina will be out there. He does a ton of fun with, the kids as well. So kind of gets the party going and keep it going. But all those different things that you would experience Friday night, you get Saturday night, just a different DJ, basically.
Gotcha.
So,
and don't be wearing any masks.
Yes. Don't wear scary costumes.
This is supposed to be fun.
We have that, exactly. No masks for adults, no weapons, avoid scary or violent themes, and then help us go green. Definitely bring your own trick-or-treat bag. And, tickets are on sale right now. If you go to visitatascadero.com and click on events, you'll see Zubu, and you can click and get your ticket in advance. We will sell tickets at the gate, too. So don't feel like you have to get your tickets online. If you're like, I didn't get my ticket, don't worry about it.
Okay.
And if you want to buy them in line, that's fine too. Like we're pretty open to that. We just have to check the QR code.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So that's coming up.
Yes.
What else you got?
Well, Sunday, we're going to smash some pumpkins. So it's the pumpkin smash.
At the zoo?
At the zoo. So you'll get to experience how different animals, enjoy pumpkins. And so we can't give away all our secrets, but different animals, either they love the delicacy, and a lot of them do, but to see how they kind of go about that is super cute.
Who smashes the pumpkins?
Zookeepers
Okay.
will help smash the pumpkins, and then you'll see, different animals. They have a whole schedule of when they'll do the animal feeding. So when you get to the zoo, it's like 10:30 to 12:30. Check in with where you want to go in the zoo and check that out.
So like different exhibits will have their time with the animals?
Yep, like meerkats at a certain time, the red pandas at a certain time, spider monkeys, super cute.
So this is going to be the first year with the spider monkeys with the pumpkin smash.
Yeah, with all of them, because it was just Izzy forever.
Right.
Because he's
so Izzy is just like, whatever.
He's like, yeah, but all of the other 4 now,
right.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch.
Kids.
Yeah, the kids,
so
the grandkids.
Do they do any type of practice run just to see? I mean, what happens if the monkey starts throwing, pumpkins and?
I think they're pretty good in knowing their.
Or you're just gonna let the dice roll and see how they land.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be fun.
A surprise.
It'd be a surprise.
A surprise as the monkeys are throwing pumpkin.
Quick shout out too on Zubu. We have MGP Coatings.
Yep.
Is one of our sponsors.
One of our sponsors here.
Yep,
What's up, North County?
And then 5-Star Rain Gutters too. So we're very thankful for our sponsors, because it's important to have and to do the extra things that we do at these events, and keeping them really fun and exciting to be a part of. So.
Well, I just, before we move on, I want to just reiterate the fact that the zoo down there has, if people live here, have people been, haven't been there in, gosh, just even a year.
Yeah.
But, as long as 10, 15, years ago, it has completely changed.
Yeah. Completely
so
changed.
it is like you say, it's like going into different parts of the world.
Yeah.
Like walking to the red panda, going through the bamboo.
Yeah.
You're I don't know why I always talk about that, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
And then to be up top, between the panda and the bearcat. There on that little walkway.
We got a bearcat, Paso.
Yeah,
you gotta come check it out.
And I never knew that up until that point. I'm like, wait, does that say a bearcat?
Yep.
That's a bearcat.
Yeah.
And so now it's like you have a little bit of Paso and a Atascadero Greyhound. No.
Right here.
But
exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a binturong, but binturong is bearcat, and so we love kind of teasing that a little bit.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, let's take another break, and we'll be right back with more from Terry Banish with the City of Atascadero.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag, to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've fields, we fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. We are talking here with Terry Banish with the City of Atascadero. And if you didn't hear, Chick-fil-A is on the map to hopefully come to Atascadero.
Exactly.
Down by Home Depot.
Excited about that.
Yeah. Anything closer to a Templeton, I'm
there you go, right? You don't have to go as far.
Right.
So, and you get your and eventually you'll love Chick-fil-A too, because it took me a while, but I actually, they have stuff on their menu that's really good.
I think I only had it once.
Okay.
And I think it was because I was so hungry.
Yeah.
We stopped in the one up in Folsom coming back from Tahoe, you know, and I don't know. I think I got, because I didn't want chicken. I get in this mood, you know, like when you want something and everybody wants one thing and you don't, so you get upset and, kind of fine. Yeah.
No.
So I think I was in a mood, you know, to where I just went, I don't care. I'll just take it. It was like this big.
Yeah.
I think it might even been a kid hamburger. So I was so mad because I didn't, I was hungry, but, I didn't want to show that. So then anyways.
Yeah.
But so I might have to give it a second
You'll
shot.
have to give it a second chance when you're not so,
Well, I know, because we have our certain things when we go to the lake, we come back from the lake, drop the boat off, clean out the trailer, blah, blah, blah. We go to In-N-Out. Yeah. That's our thing. So now
you had
Chick-fil-A, it's going to be In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A.
And Sonic.
Yeah.
So you get your milkshake one place, you get your...
Right? You guys got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we got it all going on. And speaking of that, all the carbs with that, we have the Bovine Classic that's coming up this weekend. And
nice
so it's
segue.
Our 4th annual. And that will be, it kicks off Thursday night over at Firestone Walker. So if you're a part of that, it's fabulous. This is where Pastoral Bulls and Atascadero kind of team up together and promote our area. There's 625 riders, so they're going to pick up their packets Friday night over at the Atascadero Chamber Bridgeworks area where Wildfields is. And then on Saturday, 8 a.m., they get ready to take off in front of City Hall. And there's quite a few, 625 riders basically, that take off from there. And it's super fun. And there's a big bovine that's like 85 miles round trip, and because you come back to Sunken Gardens. And then there's a middle one, like at 71 miles, and a mini at 45 miles. So you got to be ready for this, obviously. And those of us who are not, myself, I'm speaking for, there's a festival down in Sunken Gardens, and they'll do all the awards and everything from 12:30 until like 6 p.m. time frame. So there's a lot of booths. There's a lot of food vendors to come on down and enjoy it. It's fun to be a part of that. And come downtown, go to dinner downtown.
You mentioned that it's the 4th largest?
4th largest cow-themed bike ride.
In the world?
Road bike ride.
The California?
I want to say
United
world.
States?
I'm going to go for world right now.
Okay, yeah.
Without having the event promoter here, I'm like, it's the 4th largest cow-themed, like, whatever they call the bikes, because they're off-road and on-road. So they're, classic bike ride.
And so we're talking, like, they'll be in costume.
There'll be some in costume. They'll have some sort of cow theme going on.
So they could decorate their bike.
Yeah, they can decorate their bike. They have a lot of cowbell going on as they take off. It's hilarious. It's fun to be a part of. We have our chief of police will be driving the Chevy, a 55 Chevy, to lead them off, and they'll go up. And
where does it start at exactly? Right in front of
Gardens.
in front of City Hall.
Right in front of City Hall. So the backdrop is beautiful because our City Hall is amazing. And then they just take off from there, and then they come back. So it's a party. It's a lot of fun.
So just to let everybody in the North County know, when you're in the back roads, watch out. It might be cows on bikes.
Yeah,
as you're coming up and over the hill.
That does happen. Only in our county, right?
Right.
Only in the North County, I should say.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you expect to see a cow now and then that gets out, but now you're going to see a cow. This is going to be like Barnyard. You're going to be living the cartoon movie Barnyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're bringing it here. And then coming up, we have obviously Halloween. And on Halloween, Friday night, we have the Greyhounds and the Bearcats play each other. So for the high school, we're the home team that night, so they'll be in Atascadero, so that's fun.
So let's stay on that a little bit, because we go to the locker room with Coach Loney.
Yes.
You know, the dog pound, we call it.
Yeah.
And Atascadero does a locals like Friday night.
Yes.
So it's like, come on out.
Yeah.
I think it's like 25%, 20%, like okay, 10.
Well, some might give more.
Yeah.
But it's Orange and Gray Fridays.
Yeah.
And so we do that for all of the home games, and it's basically all the participating restaurants. There's quite a few that is 10% off. If you go to Decades Lounge, it's 10% off beer and wine. Chop Shop is doing 10% off their beverages. Kula's doing 10% off theirs, beverage-wise. And then the restaurants that are participating, you have Street Side Ale House, Cielo, Restaurante, Colony Sandwich Company, and Barley and Boar are all giving 10% off food. But you got to wear your orange and gray. And so if you have your orange and gray on, obviously it's Halloween, so you're going to have to multitask that a little bit. But come on out downtown, both before and after the game. Anytime on Friday, actually, is what we're offering. So then that way, if somebody even goes to lunch and they're wearing orange and gray, they can get their break with that. So we want everybody to support our downtown restaurants and our downtown businesses. And it's something we got together with the Greyhounds to put together this, and Atascadero High School and Nikki and her team, and working on that for this year. And then we'll roll it out again even bigger next year. So
Wow.
yeah.
Very cool.
And then we have downtown trick or treat. So you get to trick or treat downtown. Any of the flags that are up in front of the merchants, they're giving out candy. So make your way.
There will be a flag?
There should be a flag.
Okay.
Something telling folks that, hey, this is where candy's
a specific flag that everybody will have the same one, so that way they can easily recognize.
Yeah, you'll know. And as we get into next week, you'll hear more and more about that. So we'll be sharing on Facebook and stuff from the downtown businesses that are promoting this. So this is a downtown business promotion, and they'll have hot spots. So you'll have, I believe, Bramble, behind Bramble, they will have like your costume contests and all the stuff that you're used to having. So more to come on that, but we'll be putting that information out there. But it's definitely a good time to be downtown Atascadero on Friday night. That's coming up.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then we are back to the zoo on Saturday, Central Coast Zoo. We have the Dia de los Muertos, and so we'll be doing an event there from 10 a.m. until 1, and doing a whole celebration around the monarch butterflies and the culture and all of that, bringing in Mesoamerica, spider monkeys. So a lot of activities and things for the kids to do at the zoo, and it's all for your general admission. So,
and I'm sure there's going to be some. I saw the food. Crafts.
Yeah, food, crafts, all of the different things. We'll have quesadilla gorilla there. We have quite a few different crafts and things that are going to be happening as well. And then we'll have DJ Rama there for music. So give you a different DJ. So we have all kinds of fun that we're bringing to our zoo.
You guys are jumping there in Atascadero, I tell you that.
Keeps us hopping.
Right?
Get our steps in.
You're like,
every
when's
day.
vacation? When's vacation?
Right? That will happen eventually.
But you're not,
Wonderland.
Terry, let's be honest. Are you ever on vacation?
Yeah, no, I am. When I go to Florida, I'm on vacation.
Really?
I really do take that hat off, and I enjoy being at home. And the other beauty of that is if I check in at all, I'm 3 hours ahead of everybody. So I check in the morning, and then I tell them, don't check in with me after 4 o'clock your time, because that's 7 o'clock my time. And I hope I'm somewhere fun having a glass of wine in Florida.
So Terry, let me give you a scenario. Let me get, and I want you to answer me when I ask you the question. So you're at home, okay? You get up, you're heading into town.
Yeah.
And you get just about to Highway 101, and you look down and you forgot your phone on the counter.
Never happened.
What's your first thought?
My first thought is I'm turning back around to get my phone, because I gotta have my phone. Yeah.
Gosh, I know, right?
I would never. Well, we did do that. We did that. My husband forgot his phone when we went to Vegas. that was a big deal.
Oh, he left it for the weekend?
He left it at home. Yeah. And it's like, sorry, you're just going to have to navigate without it. I'll never do that again. I'll turn around and go back and get my phone. It's amazing how much you count on these.
Oh my gosh. Everything's in them.
Everything.
Everything's in.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Anyway, but
awesome.
yeah,
let's take a break real quick.
Okay.
And we'll come back to What's Up with North County with more from Terry Banish.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. We are talking with Terry Banish with the City of Atascadero, Director of Promotions,
Community services.
Everything.
Yeah.
Just complaint department.
Complaint department, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Gosh, Terry, there's so much stuff happening just in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Atascadero.
And then we keep rolling from there. So check out visitatascadero.com and click on events because everything is there typically, or atascadero.org. Any of our press releases are on our city's website, and that talks about a lot of things too.
Do you guys ever kind of like do a reach out to the public, like for volunteers to help with different things?
Yeah, we are always in need of volunteers. So I always ask people to, if you're interested in volunteering, there's several different emails that you can send to info@visitatascadero.com. You can send there. You can also send to myself, tbanish@atascadero.org. So there's different places that you can send in some information to us. And even on our website, atascadero.org, it has a volunteer. Just search volunteer, and it will populate where you need to send information to. Both for recreation and youth sports and coaches and things like that. We're always in need of our volunteers for that. The zoo is always in need of volunteers. Our events, definitely. So events@atascadero.org is another email. We have Winter Wonderland coming up. We have Light Up the Downtown. We did start hanging our holiday lights, and over this last weekend, we were caught on camera hanging lights, which is fun. That'll launch on December 5th, but we start early. Different events need volunteers. Atascadero Fall Fest coming up needs volunteers. They have their website, but again, you can access it via visitatascadero.com and click on events because everything for Atascadero Fall Fest is on their event page for us. So you can always find information there. If you're a vendor and you want more business, definitely Winter Wonderland, Fall Fest, those big events are coming up. Holiday Boutique is November 8th. If you are a vendor and crafter, you have to be a crafter where you make your own stuff. You, I believe, can still register. We have like 100 vendors for that. It fills up fast. So it's all throughout Atascadero Lake Park and the pavilion. And
when is that one?
That's November 8th.
November 8th?
So it's coming up quick.
So that's kind of like the pre-holiday.
Yeah. Go shop unique gifts. Oh my gosh, you find so many different unique gifts for folks. I highly encourage.
But they have to be crafted. They have to be made.
Have to be handmade. Have to be crafted. So, and that's what makes those craft.
And you said you already have 100 and.
We get about 100 easy.
Wow.
For this, it's a major deal. It's a big day out there. So, and we have folks that come back year after year because they're so successful with it. So again, it's a great event as well to mark your calendar for. So yeah, we have quite a bit happening and. We just keep rolling into.
Is that it? I mean,
Veterans Day, all of it comes in November, so we won't dive too much into November, but it's all listed on our website. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got all kinds of stuff going on. Let's not forget we have. I was just going to put it on here anyways. We got the tech networking.
Yeah,
mixer
tech networking
coming up tomorrow.
Yep, exactly. The chamber.
That's going to be at the Atascadero Chamber.
Yep.
Let's see. We got the Veterans Day ceremony at the Faces of Freedom. coming up, flyovers,
Yep,
which are
all of that.
always awesome to see those old planes in the sky. And,
Yeah.
you know, they're out there at the FFA tractor pools.
Yep, that just happened.
And then a guy named Mark Russo.
Thank you.
Spooktacular?
Mark, you owe him.
Tell me about this, Sherry.
So Mark Russo used to be one of our employees at the city. He worked in public works. He did an amazing job for us, and he's since retired. And he puts on his Halloween Spooktacular, and that's on Cortez Avenue. It's down by Jim Green Trail. Basically, that's all you need to know, because you'll see it when you get down towards the trailhead there. And that's where it's Garbata, basically, Cortez and Garbata.
Right by the train tracks, right?
Yeah, it's right off Kerberville, and then you get down to Cortez, and it's basically on the corner right there. You'll see it. You can't miss it.
Okay.
And right before the train tracks. And Mark puts on a stunning event. It's open every night up until Halloween. He starts at 7 until 10, and I think Halloween he goes later. But if you go to Halloween Spooktacular, just Google that. You'll get his feed, and on Facebook as well. He's constantly posting and showing all the different like spooky, Halloween, all of it. It's fun, and it can be really spooky. Like it's both. So it's fun for all ages. So, and it's free.
And I always see, there's a lot of different places in Atascadero that really go all out.
Yeah.
So I know you guys did some stuff for like Christmas lights in the past. Do you guys ever do anything for like the spooky
trail? We're going to do a holiday trail that we're going to be mentioning all the different things you can do in Atascadero during the holidays, because we do have quite a bit going on just once you hit, December as well. But we haven't done a spooky trail at this point. It's a managing thing with those maps, because we did a trail of lights for a while during COVID and after COVID. And it's just really hard to get people to participate and submit their stuff. So that's part of it. And then you're having to make sure that you have a trail that is really a trail that people can drive. So anyway, we don't have anything like that, at this point, but we did give it a whirl, and we had good success with it. And then, after enough time after COVID, everybody kind of starts getting back into their regular routine. Right. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then you got the haunt thing going on downtown.
Yeah, we got the haunt. So have to check that out. That's one I will not do. It's too spooky for me.
It's just the guy outside that before you even go in looks scary.
Yeah, it's like I don't want anything touching me. I'm like, oh no, I don't know. Same with Main Street, right? And Templeton. There's quite a bit.
Well, they moved to Paso.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they sold and got that house. I think they've been in Paso now for like 3 years.
Oh,
4
wow.
years.
I'm behind the times. I'm too involved in our world.
Yeah, you got your own. Well, here I'm going to go through all the lists that you got your own stuff going on.
I got my own stuff going on.
Here.
Exactly.
So, awesome. Yep. Well, cool. I think we touched on everything.
You
got a lot of stuff coming out and a lot of things happening in Atascadero. Visit Atascadero.org.
Yep. Visit Atascadero.com.
Oh, .com.
And then Atascadero.org.
Get them mixed
up. Promotionals.com.
Can we streamline those and get them both to say the same at the end?
.org will always be .org. Same as CentralCoastZoo.org, because they're they're more in the nonprofit world, not-for-profit with city.org, and then you have your realworld.com, which is visit Atascadero.com.
Do you still tell people to say www? Or?
No. I try to get rid of that. People kind of know. They don't know.
We're kind of past that.
We're way past that.
In terms of technology and our bandwidth. So you don't have to say www.
Not
or
anymore.
At gmail.com.
Right.
You don't have to say any of that stuff.
Yeah, you don't have to say it.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, it's 8:29. Let's take a break, and we will be right back to the Morning Brew. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up, North County. Make sure that you guys get on over to our webpage, and you guys can go to our Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and I guess we have TikTok now too. But make sure that you guys invite all your friends and family to our page. And I want to thank Terry Banish with the City of Atascadero for coming in and sharing with all things happening in Atascadero.
In Atascadero, thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. We appreciate you being a sponsor of what we're doing in our journey down the path, along with you guys. I mean, you guys are growing, we're growing, and it's a great relationship. So I just want to say thank you guys. And the biggest news today, this morning, coming out of Terry Banish's mouth was
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
We got Chick-fil-A going on.
Chick-fil-A's on its way.
Next to Home Depot.
There you go. Chick-fil-A is on its way.
Chick-fil-A is on its way. That's for sure.
There you go. Awesome, Terry. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. But as always, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine, Wine Travelers Hideaway, 805 Custom, MGP Coating, Premier Ag, Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Templeton Heating and Air, Airflow Filter Services, and of course, visit Atascadero. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.